Question. If there is October merchandise out at Costco, does that mean we can have October alerts and emotes now? Guys, welcome back in. Happy Good Monday. Hello. Happy almost last week of July. We've got 2 more. It is officially Summerween. Shadow, welcome back in. Pezible, hi. Kalmari, I see too. Team Money, hi. To Harry. It's not even October yet. I know. Well, I thought we used to have like a back to school period and then we would get October stuff, but apparently October is already happening. It was October, July 5th. It's already, I feel like we're on to Christmas time already. Azrael, hi too. Julian, hi. I also was going to either start with like that or I was going to say Country Roads, take me home to Stardew Valley because I cannot stop thinking about it. And now I want to create my own world and do it. I think I truly started to get relaxed there at the end. And now instead of a Friday, Christmas in July, Friday, I kind of want to play more Stardew Valley. It's Christmas all year round. It never stops being Christmas. Stardew Valley today. Let's just skip Zelda. Well, Zelda's kind of in a way cozy like it too, right? Draco, hi as well. Don't tempt me with a good time. I've been thinking about it all weekend and it's taken a lot of power for me not to dive back into it. Sebastian, hi. Widowmaker, thanks for the follow earlier or yesterday. I did already see the Doomsday trailer. You bet your bottom dollar. I already saw my boy Professor X. It's actually why I kind of look, I have not been into the crazy, like I've not been keeping up with a lot of the Marvel films, but if X-Men are in it, I will watch it, okay? If the X-Men are there, I will follow. So I'm repping my girl Storm today. Ty, welcome back in. Rolby, thank you so much. It's also in preparation for our X-Men Legends playthrough as well. So, no, 6 subs were lit. Jordan, please stop. Wraith, hi as well. Vincent, welcome back in. I saw this as well. So I didn't watch the game yesterday, but I did end up looking up. I knew you guys were gonna tell me who ended up winning. So I saw, yeah, Spain took the cake. By the way, there's supposed to be music. I can't hear it. There is supposed to be music. I don't know. Oh, it's because we're so low from Stardew Valley. I think Stardew Valley had it all the way down. Thanks for letting me know that. Pezible, hi. Squidward with the hydrate. Guys, thank you for all of these stream streaks too. Rolby with the 6 gifted subs to the channel and community. Blade, welcome back in. I did almost get the Beast shirt, but I did settle on the Storm shirt because at the end of the day, I always played Storm. Like you do have to start as Wolverine and then eventually I think you play Cyclops too. But as soon as I was out and I was able to get her, a Storm with her chain lightning is broken. Vivs, thank you. Hi. Lewis, welcome back in too. The Country Roads intro was low as well. I turned the music down when we were playing Stardew Valley, so I think that's what happened. Also, Widowmaker, you came from TikTok. Yeah, that's not the real me, but welcome to the real me. You did get here from not all the best ways, but I hope that you do enjoy being here. And Luke, thank you for 5 gifted subs to the channel and community. King Code, hi. Luke, thank you. How was y'all's weekend? Yes, I did. I saw the Doomsday trailer. I did. I am almost never on top of this stuff, but a friend sent it to me, so I had to watch it. And Master Da Vinci, dude, thank you as well. Guys, thank you for all of this support. Tjorn, how are you liking the Dishonored run? I need to see. What are your thoughts on the High Chaos? Oh, and I gotta do that hydrate. Thank you, Squidward. To Harry, welcome back in too. I struggled my way through Horizon Forbidden yesterday. That's the second one, right? Forbidden West is the second one, and there's a DLC, so you're almost done with that franchise then. What do you mean struggled your way through? Tjorn's having a ball. T-Money, thank you. I appreciate it. I love this. This is my object of power right now. If there's supposed to be music, I can't hear. Okay, I did get that. William, welcome back in. Yes, I did see more Gambit as well. I actually saw way more X-Men than I was expecting in Doomsday trailer. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. I feel like I haven't tapped into Marvel for a long time, but like I said, I am a longtime X-Men fan, and between Wolverine game coming out later this year, me going back through watching all of it, I'm gonna be there. I see also seeing OG Magneto, like that was magical, and also it reminds me how much time has flown by. Also, I see a Maurice, Mr. Maurice, there it is. Freak Hazel, welcome back in too. That's our sloth indeed, the Magic 7. That's my sloth. I don't know you. I love this name. I will say it every time you resub. I'm obsessed with this name. Quite unstealthy. It makes sense why a second run was announced already. That is some sass and some tea, Mr. Maurice. Mr. Reese. I don't know why I'm calling you Maurice. TJ, welcome back into X-Men is so much better. I feel like X-Men have been slept on for so long. Like, they've always been incredible, but I do feel like we got all those films in the early 2000s and then they kind of just like, we're gonna dip out for a while. Even like X-Men Legends is the one thing that I will always hope for a remake for, but I feel like they're gonna recreate something else before they ever do that. Big time. Hi, welcome. And I see it's your first time chatting as well. Maurice did leave his mark. I think I just need to take a deep breath because I think I'm talking too fast. I missed you guys. I did not do a lot this weekend. I hung out with Kastaclysm and I played way too many hours of Shards of Order as well. Luke with 8 more gifted subs, guys. Thank you. I remember one time when I had friends that lived with us. One was Storm and the other was Susan. Susan Storm, hold on, was a member of Fantastic Four. I'm unfamiliar with this. Wait. One was Storm and one was Susan. And then if you mash them together, Susan Storm was a member of? Huh. Lizzie, welcome back into. Excited for more Ocarina. Always loved X-Men, the movie. Logan's so good. I have still not seen Logan, but that is where I didn't catch up. I didn't end up watching any X-Men this weekend, but I'm going to try to watch some more this week so that by the time, so the goal is to be done with Zelda, hopefully by the end of this month, because I'm going to be doing a Nazgul's trip here at the end. I always talk so fast. Well, I was talking with my editor today and I was like, I'm gonna dive straight into the game. I'm gonna do it. And then I was like, oh no, wait, I actually promised to unpack 3 things on the intro, so we're not. I gotta start practicing for 12 games of Christmas, guys. I started Sekiro for the first time this weekend. What are your thoughts, Donk? Is this like your first Souls-like? Have you grown up playing other Souls games? Did you play Bloodborne? Like where are your thoughts? What is going on? Found you on TikTok. Remember we talked yesterday? I do not remember because that's not the real me. Man, the devil works hard, but this TikTok imposter is working harder. My goodness. There have been a lot of people coming in from TikTok. If you think you've had a conversation with me, that is really the Kastaclysm. That's not actually me. I'm sorry to say that you've been bamboozled and hoodwinked. Aw, dang, it's okay. But hey, you're here now. Yeah, that's like the silver lining that we're saying every time someone comes in from TikTok is you did find your way to the real channel, and we are trying our best efforts on the backside, guys, but TikTok is not caring 1 ounce. They just don't care that this person's trying to scam people. So the best I can hope for is that you guys can report them and just let it be known that they're not the real me. Nexa with 12 gifted subs. Grim, thank you for another gifted sub too. Grim, welcome back in. Happy Monday. And Nexa, thank you for 12 more gifted subs. Dude, are you making 13 with Grim? Are you in there? Y'all are here now. And I just want to say, and I've been making a point to say this more often, but I know that a lot of people have been approached by them with the idea or I think like help and tips and tricks on becoming a creator. So if you're anyone that came from TikTok and you're looking at getting into streaming and you just have some general questions, if I'm ever in the intro like I am now, you guys are welcome to ask away. I will never paywall any of that kind of stuff. So by all means, if you're starting out, I have been there, I've done that. It was a long time ago, but I'm more than happy to share some tips and tricks that I've learned along the way for free. I talked about this a lot, Nyman, last year, but it was on the heels of my loss of Ginger, and it put a lot of things into perspective. And one being that I just didn't like Instagram anyway, and I didn't want to have any more social media than what was my actual gaming content. Phillips, hi, straight from Brazil. Welcome in. How's it going? I started with Elden Ring, then went to DS3, Bloodborne, Liza P. So I'm liking it, but it's a learning curve. How are you feeling with the parry system? Because previously I feel like parrying is kind of optionary. We're gonna go with kind of optionary, but I feel like in Sekiro, like you are not going to you're not going to get very far unless you get that. So what are you feeling about that parry timing window? Kanan, welcome back into. It's a good thing I tried to scam you with. It's a good thing they tried to scam you with money. It's a good thing I didn't fall for it. I'm glad you didn't. But this is the real me. Like it is the real Gasta. It's all kind of strange. Fallis, welcome in. Hi, how's it going? Temporal, I don't know about that. Zero, welcome back in. What else? I think that was pretty much it. Really just played a lot of Shards of Order, guys. I think I'm almost done with the game. If I'm being honest, I think I'm almost at the tail end of it, which I think it's gonna come into about 20 to 30 hours total. Yeah, I got rid of all my social media as well. The only thing I use is Discord. It's also really nice because with the uptick in scammers and things like that, same thing with like Telegram on YouTube, it's really easy for me to be like, hey guys, I only have YouTube and Twitch, and if you're approached by any other accounts, it's not mine. Like it's so much easier to say. A Sunbeam, thank you for 55 months of continual support, or 55 stream streaks. I do have to go back because that's my sloth. I don't know you. I gotta scroll back here. YouTube with 3 years as well. Thank you. Celebrating 3 years, continually subbing by losing my first game of Gwent in Witcher 3. Dishonor to you, dishonor to me, dishonor to your presence in this community. Wow. Thanks for another month of content. As I roast you, YouTube, get back in there. What do you think? They're part of the ship, part of the crew. You represent the whole bunch. Get back in there and win that. We don't lose Gwent rounds here. Shame, shame, shame. I'm slowly getting rid of it too, which is funny because I do talk to a lot of people that are like, well, you use YouTube and that's social media. And I'm like, yeah, it's like, it just falls in like a different category to me. Yeah, even other streamers and things. Temporal, I hope you're having a good Monday too. It's starting to come together. I beat Lady Butterfly in 5 runs. Okay, so you're a prodigy. So what you're saying is you're actually a prodigy. Aiden, welcome back in as well. It's a good thing I came into chat. I will say that's been the best part about it is a lot of people I think are using their due diligence and they are coming in and being like, hey, I was talking to you on TikTok, and I just have to be like, that wasn't me. That wasn't me, but this is the real me. Bluey high, as far as I know. I don't know. Temporal, has it been better for you, like for your mental health and everything too? Also, AJ, welcome back in. Happy Monday. Hello from the couch. I'm stuck in because gravity got the best of my foot today. Are you on crutches? What? TikTok scammer, apparently they wanted us to follow you, start streaming here, and we'd stream together. I laughed because there was a chance. No, I mean, that's not Widowmaker. Yeah, it's, again, I think that the part that upsets me from any aspect of it, because you always will get scammers and things like this, especially in today's society with everything being online and everyone trying to make a buck and things like that, but it's just so contradictory to like my entire operations that I run here. Like, you guys know, that's not the name of the game here. Like, there's a million different ways that I could probably be min-maxing my earning potential, my numbers, everything, but we just are here, we're having fun. And so the idea that there would even be a system out there that I would charge you guys for is ludicrous to me. Are you even the real me? I don't know. We just come here to play games and have fun and have a little bit of positivity because it is crazy out there. So if I can carve out one small space on the internet where we just all come together through our shared love of gaming, I love it. I'm here for it. Sometimes it's more positivity than people. What just happened? Wait a minute. I just lost y'all. Oh, I'm back. Are you guys there? I just lost you guys. I froze. A glitch in the Matrix. She's fake. I'm not real. Oh no, I've been taken over. We're here. Ghoul high too. Confinance high as well. YouTube. Okay. I knew it. She's ever on. Lewis, welcome back into Casta was a simulation the whole time. It was all just a dream. Tebow, thank you for 32 months of continual support as well. You lost us. We have no identification. Night City High 2. How much to see Resident Evil Requiem on YouTube sooner? Absolutely 0, 0, 0, 0. You guys are gonna get Resident Evil 9 in the year of like 2030 at this pace, guys. We got Dreamcast. I'm going back to Dreamcast first. Although, on the bright side, I will say that I kind of predict that y'all will see more. I don't actually think that's the case. Tembry, thank you for the follow too. No. Squidward, TikTok U was trying to take over, honestly. And I feel like also, guys, I mean, I'm not gonna say I put out the best content out there, but like the editing is not, I'm not trying to be a meanie beanie, but like the editing is not the quality that you guys see on the YouTube side of things. So, I mean, that should have been your first indicator. Or the glitch where Kelly took over too. Arvin, welcome back in. What's the next YouTube JRPG? I mean, you're just gonna have to stick around and find out. Y'all are getting Dishonored Take 2. Okay, that's the next thing you're gonna see. That's the next thing I'm gonna tell you. I'm not telling you anything else. I'm willing to play Resident Evil Requiem for money though. DM me. Goonies. No, guys, no. It probably won't actually be 2030, but I do predict that y'all will see more newer titles from me as we get more remakes. Honestly, like if a remake's coming out and I've played the original of it, I'm much more interested in exploring and bringing my analysis to the table on a newer title, such as Code Veronica. when we play Code Veronica in, I'm not telling you guys the month, but when you guys see that video uploaded, whenever the new and remake on it does come out, there's a good chance that I'm going to get to that sooner than even RE9, just because it makes sense. Emotional Explorer, welcome back in. I can't wait for more Dishonored, by the way. I hope you guys enjoy it. I have never gone back to back with playthroughs. I just felt so compelled at the end. I think we all know what the direction and where I'm gonna end up on the chaos scale after the absolute bloodbath that you guys have seen from me. So it just made sense. The moment that I got to the ending on my first run, I was like, we go again. Like, I'm not okay with it. I'm not proud. I'm not proud. I always feel like I put out the best at the moment, but given what I know now, I know I can do that game more justice, and I can be better, and I can do better, be better. So y'all are getting a back-to-back second run of it, and specifically intentionally with a low chaos outcome. So yeah, I'm having just a hoot and a half with that. Absolute HR on part 5 of your Dishonored playthrough. Are you talking about the booty cheeks? Are we talking about the cheeks? Emotional, I'm glad you've been enjoying it. I never got to play Dishonored back in the day as well, but it was always on the radar. It's always been a title that I've heard about, but again, like I wish I could give you guys more. Like, I put so much thought and planning into all of the Kastaclysm, like what I do. I guess I still technically part-time stream, I part-time do YouTube, and together they're full-time. But with that, I put so much thought and effort into it. But all of a sudden, sometimes something can just overcome my interest in it, and all of a sudden I'm like, okay, I need to find out what is the hoi polloi about this, what is so cool about Dishonored. And so many of you guys were talking about it. I'm not gonna say one person in particular kept talking about it. But I was a little interested after that. I was definitely like, why is this so maybe there is something too. Here's looking at you. Maybe there's something to, the more you guys say something, the more I'm curious about it. I will say that there's probably an element of that. Quick peekaboo. Yes, Nilman, I know. I need to see this. I hope that you enjoy it. Tell us how it is on the backside. I've got to carve out time for this. What's the last X-Men movie that you just saw? Velocity, fantastic question. I'm going back through, exploring them all. I just watched X-Men Wolverine Origins. Is it what? Yeah, Wolverine Origins was the last one. So I did X, X2, X-Men 3. I'm not saying it was the worst one. I just think that the plot was very flimsy, and I feel like they did our girl Phoenix dirty with the ending there, but there were some amazing things. I'm not gonna say what was amazing. I'm not gonna say what or who, but Halle Berry's got a special place in my heart. But there were some good things. There were some redeeming parts about X-Men 3. And then I went on to Wolverine Origins. But I just think that we should have had her on the screen more, if I'm being honest. Look. It was okay. I don't go much lower than that usually. It was just okay. Like, I felt like there were some good things. I saw it yesterday. It was really good. My only thing with this is I just don't have like a long lasting bladder. So I kind of want to wait until that comes to the screening services, but it will be so long. I platted Tides of Tomorrow recently. You may like that one as well. Tides of Tomorrow. It's French. I love that our playthrough depends on what IRL person decided to do before you. Very original. Wait, what IRL? So it's always playing on the backbone of somebody else's playthrough? So however somebody else played it before you sequentially, that's what your playthrough is based off of? Am I interpreting this right? You can follow the person of your choice. Interesting. Eats a dill pickle chip, by the way. Jonathan followed you. Huh. Is it like your friends? It would be your friends on Steam or something? Who was your favorite character in Max Payne trilogy? Omni, these are some hard-hitting questions. Favorite characters? Okay, why do I have a special place in my heart for Vlad? Why do I actually kind of like vodka? Anybody who has a license plate vodka is kind of, I'm not even like a drinker, but I just think that it was the stereotype was on point. It was there. Vlad's pretty fun. Gosh, I mean, there's a lot of really good characters that you see through that one. I can't pull at anyone really in the third one. The third one, to me, I do think that out of all the franchises I've played, I probably have the biggest, I wouldn't even call them hot takes, but personally, I just don't like to consider Max Payne 3 canon. I guess to me, I'm like, it feels and it plays like a Rockstar game, and that's phenomenal, and it was good in its own regard, but I feel like they destroyed my man Max. So it was a little hard to see him go backwards. I think his character progression peaked at the end of his growth and everything at the end of 2. And so to see him regress was really painful, but that also is representative in some way of people. Like, we like to think that we're always in an upward trajectory, but sometimes we do fall back into habits and things like that. So maybe there's a way of it kind of making sense. I try to talk myself into still enjoying it. Max was cameoing in a Rockstar game in that one. Jaka, welcome into Zeke. Hi, about to watch your Pt.12 playthrough. It randomly popped up and surprised me. That's a good one. That's a folk horror one. It's a good one. Centauri, hi, welcome back into. I hope that you enjoy it. And Zeke. No, big time. I don't think they do, which is funny because they have the link in it. So obviously if somebody's gonna come and see the real Casta, then they're gonna find out. Like, they're gonna find out. So I'm surprised that they even have that in it. Why I thought Max Payne 3 showed a more human side of it. Really? You didn't feel like we got a human side? Do you feel like it was more of just like the retribution and the revenge focus in the first 2? So you felt like he was more human in the 3rd one? Marky Marks didn't ruin it. Jaws, welcome in, by the way. It's a good 250-ish hours of fun. There's a lot happening. I did not watch the World Cup final yesterday, but I did hear its outcome. Yeah, I was playing games. I didn't have a good excuse. I didn't really have anybody to watch it with, and my dad had left at that point, so I just was in like a little, I don't know, I got in a little burrito blanket, and I just was playing my why am I always forgetting this? Shards of Order. I'm really trying to see the outcome on that too. I know, Naaman. Yeah, truly. Yeah, it was slightly boring game. But I think when I talked to my grandmother this weekend, I feel like her take on it was how I felt, is I just hope nobody gets hurt. That was like, when people are like, who are you hoping to win? I'm like, I don't care, but I just hope no one gets hurt, you know? Are you hyped for Ocarina of Time remake? I am really excited about it. Like I said, I do predict that you guys will see more playthroughs of games that have like come out more recently if it's a remake. So case in point, we'll definitely get to Ocarina remake way sooner than some other titles because it's on the heels of our replay-through or on a run of this. Zeke. Thank you for 26 months of continual support and everything you do. I say this every single month, but it cannot be stated enough. You are a national treasure in this community, and we appreciate all of the cool moments and all of the HR moments that you capture. And I just appreciate the continual support, dude. Those players will get pinched by another player and start rolling around like they lost a limb. It hurts. Have you ever, like, it's like, oh my goodness, imagine getting your funny bone struck in the middle of a soccer game. That would just ruin me. I'd be out for the whole game. I hope Ocarina has a Christmas release. That's what I'm predicting. I'm thinking it's going to be dropped. Like, they're either going to say we don't, like, give a flip about GTA and they're going to launch it, like, right on the heels of it, or it's going to be more December. I kind of predict end of November, around Thanksgiving, when people are starting to buy Christmas gifts, especially. I feel like this is going to be that all over again, that beautiful moment where you're asking your parent. My dad left to go get milk. No, milk and batteries. Yeah, no, I feel like, yeah, I think that it's probably going to be very reminiscent of childhood Christmas time for us with this being offered at that time frame. If you were offered to voice a game and a character, would you agree? Well, I kind of got to do that already. I actually got to. Naaman, if you weren't here, I auditioned for this role in this adorable indie cat game, and I've done it. I officially, yeah, Cat Secretary, is that you? I haven't seen the Odyssey yet. No, I'm still trying to decide if my bladder can take a 3-hour movie in theaters or not. Cat Secretary enters. I also very rarely see things right when they're in theater unless there's like a huge buzz about it or my friend group wants to see it. But right now I'm just kind of, yeah, I just haven't gone to the theater in a while. I heard that it's amazing in that IMAX, so I have to even see if it's available in that, because it's made for like a very specific IMAX, right? Like it's made for this top tier that's only available at certain places. I don't know. I've seen very little about it. I'm not in on the movie talk. 70 millimeter. I have no idea what that means. I don't know how that's gonna look, but in that IMAX thing, I don't watch movies that often. It's filmed entirely in IMAX. I think the last IMAX movie I watched, I didn't get to see Project Hail Mary like I wanted to. I think the last one was Avatar 1. I don't know. I think maybe Marvel, maybe I saw, wait, no, not the first Avatar, because that would be crazy. That would be like 20 years ago. What would that be, like 15 years ago at this point? No, maybe, Not Avengers, one of the Avengers. I think maybe one of the Avengers was the last time. Avatar, yeah. Something of that sort. I just wanted to tell you that yes. Wait, I saw this. Did you post this in Discord? I saw somebody say this. Yeah, so they released a mini animated series called Tales of the Dunwall. I saw whoever posted this in the Discord. I saw this for a second. But Green, I gotta catch this. Yeah, I saw that. Velocity, what's your opinion on? I don't know. I don't know what this is. I feel like I should know what this is. London, thank you for the 500 bits too. Time to send Santa a note for a Princess Peach dress again. Princess Peach? Hold on. Are you getting my girl Zelda and Princess Peach confused? London, shame. Dimmy, thank you for the follow too as well. Yes, it was in Project Hail Mary. That's what it is. I thought so. Yeah. Also, Omni, welcome in. I just choose not to do really social media. I know I talk about this all the time. I know that a lot of creators will tell you got to do every app under the sun. And I just decided that that's not how I'm going to run this. And I've now done this for 4 years full time, and I kind of got into this point where I was like, you know what, if I'm going to do this, it's going to be on my terms. It's going to be how I want to do it. And if it works, then great. And if not, I will go forth and I will pivot into something else and go forth and do interior design or something. But yeah, there's a lot that comes into being online as much as I am. And so everything that I've implemented and the decisions that I make are all in an effort to continue to bring you guys the quality content that y'all enjoy and people ultimately come here for and end up on this side of the internet for. And so, yeah, it's never for any other reason other than creating healthy boundaries that keep me being able to not have burnout and not experience a lot of things that I've known many creators to go through. And the biggest thing for me was when I decided to do this full time, I was like, I want you guys to have consistency in what you guys are here for, which hopefully is the game, but also the playthrough, the whole community as a whole, like that experience, whether it's for positivity, whatever you get out of this, I want that to be consistent at all times. So shame him out of the building. Triple shame. Also, Sem, welcome into Manta. Avengers: The Last Reality Bender. It's Avengers, let's do the time warp again. Full-time kitty voice acting. No. The funny thing is I don't actually even play a cat. I was a little, when I went to do this, I was like, is it going to be a bunch of cats? Am I going to voice act a cat? But it's a human. I guess I can tell you, kind of a human. It's the one character that's silhouetted. So I still don't even know what my character looks like. Do I remember that right? That we're opening 3 packs today? Yes, you did remember that correct, because I brought the old girl's box out. I brought this out. We have more than 3, but we're only going to open 3. I did mean Princess Zelda. I was looking at a Mario background. Shame. London, thank you for the 500 bits, dude. No, I knew what you meant. The intention was there. I did know. Actually, I haven't smelled the box. A little manufacturing. There's something synthetic happening in my nose. Gart, thank you for 40 months too, dude. I know, time absolutely flies. That's the good stuff. It's a little soggy. Zero, so yeah, we're gonna be playing Zelda today. We gotta open 3 packs. I have more, but we have to open 3 packs at least. If you guys were not here for the last time, we are gonna switch into opening them though. I'm trying to practice for 12 games at Christmas, and I'm trying to start to get into the game faster, because like I said, we've got a couple streams before I do my Nazgul's trip at the end of this month, and then we're going to hopefully be going to X-Men Legends when I get back. I'd like to ideally finish Ocarina before I leave on my little mini trip. You can play Manhunt 1 and 2 is the best. I've heard, I know of the series and I've heard of this, and anytime somebody talks about GTA, I'm like, hold up, I've got to do Manhunt first. I got to see about this very controversial game when it came out, you know. I got to check this out, because I feel like by today's standards, it is probably just a drop in the bucket compared to it back in the day. Crazy port on PSP. X-Men Legends is inbound. It is inbound. Can we, Zen, do you mind doing a quick poll? Guys, I'm going to poll you guys. Traditionally, we have done a Christmas in July because I'm a little bit of a holiday fiend. We don't do summer ween here, but I am a Halloween fiend as well. But we traditionally do a Christmas in July. Now, I've done a lot of back-to-back Saturday streams, so I'm actually going to be taking the Saturday off. However, I was going to do a Christmas Eve in July on Friday. What would you guys prefer? a Christmas Ho game or a Finding Christmas Cats followed by Stardew Valley cozy Christmassy feels. So let's do either, can you just do a poll for Christmas ho, ho ho ho, Christmas ho ho ho's, or on Friday we could dive back into Stardew Valley, but we could do one cat search game too. Mojave the cat, different cat game, different one. Marvel invited him and the other stars and themselves for phase 4. I'm not familiar with what this is, Nyman, but I feel your excitement coming through the screen with it. It seems like you're excited. Leo, hi, Finn, hi. I just started being here depending on the game. At some point it shifted and now I'm here for the vibes regardless. Shadow Angel, we love to see it. We locked in another one, y'all. Part of the ship, part of the crew. That's how it always starts. People inevitably come here for the game and next thing you know, you're locked in. AJ, you would like Haley. You would. You love a mean girl. You love... That's... wow. Wow. I know that I've seen multiple people play it. It's not... This is crazy. I'm a simple guy. I see Stardew Valley and I click. I don't see an option to vote for Metal Gear Solid. You know, I always go for the nice girls in my games. And this is why, though. I feel like you're... No. I feel like you like that. It's like the light bullying. There's a love for the light bullying. It's like hidden underneath. And you guys keep telling me that underneath, Haley's just misunderstood. And I can... You know what? I can relate and respect that. And so that's why I'm going to wait it out. And I'm going to see what Miss Haley's backstory is. Because I do feel like... Especially like... I always kind of lead into characters with games. People are a product of their environment, you know, the nurture and nature kind of in combination in tandem. So I'm sure that there's a reason for why she's got walls up and she's defensive. And so I'm here to learn it. And I want to see, I'm checking out her backstory. No, it's not like one of the Boyle sisters. I'm not only there for their backstory. I married Alice in Coral Island. That tells you everything you need to go. Also, okay, that's true. Actually, Max is like the biggest indicator that you just love a really nice girly pop. Leo, thank you for the follow too. And Alex, thank you for 15 months of continual support too. I would definitely play more games like Mojave Cat game. I'd actually like to go back into the Mojave Cat game. And somebody at the end told me I need to take the key to the church. So I think there's more lore with the Mojave Cat game we need to do. Yes, Sem. Cozy. Haley is like the mean farm said, Sabrina Carpenter, and it all makes sense now. Bella Cat, hi, welcome back into Hoovie, I see. Oh, that's awesome. I have not seen Daredevil on Netflix. No, right now I'm catching up on the X-Men series and trying to get all of that lore back because again, like I tap into franchises and then I kind of like pop out, and I mean, some of you guys are really good at keeping up with all of them. I'm a serial, like anything I do, I put my whole energy into it and then I like shift to another thing and then I shift and I like compartmentalize like crazy. So I do this with my hobbies. I'll be like all about something. Same thing with songs. I will find a song I love and I will binge it for 2 weeks straight and then I will never listen to it again. If I get into like something like Lego building, I'll be really into it till 2 weeks and then I like bop over to something else. So I feel like I do that a little bit with like video game franchises when I'm in the game, of course. I mean, that's part of the job, right? Is I'm bopping to a bunch of different franchises, but I do try to fully like immerse myself and experience as much as I can. So with X-Men, I'm trying to get back into the memory of it because I haven't played X-Men Legends for over 20 years, probably, maybe 15. I'd say 15 years. I haven't even finished Spider Noir yet. No. Oh, Revan's being an absolute menace, but she's really happy today. Last night, she was curled up in my arm. Like, she's like fully a cuddle cat at nighttime. And then in the daytime, it's like she goes full teenager and she remembers that she actually doesn't like me because mom tells me I can't have her leftover milk after she's done eating her cereal. And she thinks that I'm the enemy and it's not very nice. I know, Team Money. Exactly. While you were gone for your trip, Zen can tell us about the puzzle games. Do puzzle games on the couch? You really want to get Zen on the couch? Stardew Valley is winning out by a landslide. Where's the love for the ho-ho-hos? What is this? Anybody that I missed, guys, happy Monday. I hope y'all just had an amazing weekend and I'm happy to have you guys here. Thanks for taking an ounce of your Monday to be here. Daytime Revan is Sith Revan, and nighttime Revan, she's Jedi. Yeah, she's full back to the light side. I never vote against the hoe. Always one with the hoe. I don't drink the leftover milk from cereal. I find it to be too sugary tasting. I also don't do real milk. I do Fairlife. Is it Fairlife? Am I thinking? It's the lactose free. I feel like as I've gotten older, I'm more sensitive to lactose. Which doesn't make sense because I love Taco Bell, but I feel like real milk wreaks havoc on my stomach. Sub-Zero with 5 gifted subs to the channel and community as well. I know a lot of people love the sugary milk. You live for it. I told you guys, the bane of my existence is Captain Crunch, Raisin Bran, or Lucky Charms occasionally, but I'm a sucker for Raisin Bran. I don't know what it is. Can you have ice cream? I just don't really crave ice cream too much. I'm really good with fake cheeses, like the fake cheese, probably because it's not as much real milk as it is synthetic something is why my stomach doesn't get bothered by it. Conroy, hi. Sub. Guys, thank you for all these gifted subs. And speaking of, okay, we're gonna do Find All Cat game, and then we'll follow up with some Stardew Valley this Friday. I'm actually really excited. I've been thinking about it all weekend and I want to get back into it because I finally feel like I started relaxing the moment Think Bold Hi too. Do they make peanut butter crunch with elephant mascot? I'm not remembering this. Maybe? I'm really good with fake cheeses. The Ho developer last Friday was on fire. I do want to explore more Hoes from that developer. I think that developer was onto something. They really caught lightning in a bottle with that one. I'd love to thoroughly explore that developer. That sounds really, I'd like to really thoroughly explore that. What is wrong with me? I say this like at least 20 times a day. I'm like, what is wrong? Why can I not praise things like in a good way? Everything turns out sus. Black raspberry and chocolate chip ice cream is one of life's essentials. I have not tried that, but it does sound good. Any kind of raspberry with a like white chocolate mix. Ooh. Fairlife is real milk, just ultra pasteurized, I think. The one that I have says lactose free, so I don't know. I did Mysterio, yep. I saw the trailer for it. Intrusive thoughts are always winning. Berg, thank you for 37 months as well. Lightning in a bottle and princess in an orb. And princess in a little orb. She's an orb in my pocket. Tebow, thank you again for 32 months. Andy, I didn't miss this. I'm just taking forever to go back. Andy, thank you for 29 months of continual support. I would say masterpiece. Naaman, if you want to see my thoughts on The Last of Us 2 specifically, go watch the grounded video that I do with talking with my best friend Anna. We took what was supposed to be like a 2-hour video and made it a 4-hour discussion because we couldn't stop yapping about our love for that game. YouTube, and that's my sloth. I don't know you. Thank you for 7 months and at tier 3 as well. If last month was my 6th month, you know what it makes this month. At this point, I'm gonna have to get some crappy dice or some kind of sign that says 6-7 because you guys won't let me escape this. Windhaven 2 with 28 months as well. Scarm, thank you for 19 months too. Of course, Storm is broken. She's Omega level mutant. I should have gotten the Phoenix, but the Phoenix wasn't an option for it. They only had a couple of the different characters. She's an Omega. Master Da Vinci, Luke, guys, welcome back in. Scarm, thank you for the continual support. I'm glad I'm not the only one who likes it. No, there's a lot of people that do. Yeah. I think where I fell with that is I will always say that the Last of Us 2 trailer did me dirty. So I can't even say I went in with zero expectations. But I think as someone who I would say my most sincere and beloved relationship in my life has been that with my dad. And so I think I can see the perspective of Ellie with her proxy father being Joel. TJ, thank you. Also with 13 gifted subs, dude. But that same love, I think, allowed me to be able to understand Abby's pain. Like, Abby also was just a girl who lost her father. And I think that for me, that kind of flipped something in me where I was like, I am connected to Ellie and Joel so much, but I can understand this daughter, I can understand this. And so I think that that kind of led me to really diving deeper into the dynamics of the story and the change in the perspective that that story forces you to have. And if there's one thing I love, and I hope it comes across in my playthroughs, is I love learning people's stories. And I, again, like I mentioned earlier, people are a product of their environment, of what they're exposed to, and people all over, we're exposed to different things. We grow up in different environments, and the best you can hope to is use other people's experiences that you talk to and you experience to broaden your horizons and make you a more well-developed and hopefully well-rounded individual. Learning to forgive. Oh, the forgiveness in that too. Oh my goodness. So why I say that, I feel like video games, I do learn so much from them. There's so much that you can take away from it. And it's why grief, when games covered the topic of grief, especially E33. Oh, E33 will always be a special game to me because it once again says in 2026, you can still tell a story of someone's grief and it looks completely different than another person's. Every single person will experience it differently. Simon, also pain without love. Yeah. You feel like it's just another boring revenge story. I feel like at some point I also accepted that there's only so many tropes in life, and the older that we get, that it becomes less novel, right? Like to you, you're like, okay, it's just another revenge story. That's fair. I maybe haven't seen a lot of revenge stories in my life. In the media that I've consumed until more recently in games. So to me, it was very novel because it was one of my first ones I feel like I experienced. Now, after Max Payne, after everything, like now I'm seeing it all over. But yeah, the older that you get, the more you've experienced. So it takes a little bit more for something to hit harder and feel novel for you. I just think it goes back to you have to manufacture new experiences. And that can be a challenge in of itself because sometimes we're too tired to manufacture fun. Sometimes I just want to be able to rely on good old faithful video game here to bring me the happiness. Okay, Clambake. Oh, Clambake's kind of also kind of revenge. Exactly. Beyond the Page. Oh my goodness, yes. Words Beyond Page. I told you that I scooped up the physical copy of that game because they had it on limited run. Loved it. Thank you, Zombie. Dude, it's such a sick girl. Look, y'all aren't even seeing the best part. My girl's out here breaking hearts and breaking necks. I love it. I feel like the revenge plot, but not the story. I feel the revenge. I feel like I like it. Max Payne is a phenomenal case of that. Same thing with even our boy Corvo, right? Like that's like a double level of revenge, or as I'm stuck on saying, retribution. retribution. YouTube, thank you. TJ, thank you so much again for 13 gifted subs to the channel and community and reminding everyone what I look like bald. I appreciate it. The lords and ladies. Sealer high. Final Fantasy 16 is such a breathtaking game as well. Torgal, my wound. I recently finished. I look forward to checking your playthroughs. Yes, and also another one. Daz, thank you. Yeah, that's a great game that I still need to go back for the second DLC. But am I the only one that thought like the DLC that I played was really difficult? Like I feel like they kind of elevated in difficulty with them. Am I playing Quantum Break? Been there, done that. You think this is my first trip around the sun with Quantum Break? Well, yes, with Quantum Break, but with hello? With Remedyverse? Please, I have to watch your playthrough. One does not simply come to know him as Bobby Iceman and then not play Quantum Break. Hello? Did you like Quarry? I love games like Until Dawn. I did not like Quarry. I thought it was so cringy. Although I am actually interested to try to replay that because I'm not entirely sure. Maybe that was just maybe it was the right game, wrong time. I don't know. It was my favorite X-Men. I do love Rogue. I loved Rogue, and then for some reason, looking up the specifics to some of her dynamics, and specifically the part with her and Magneto somehow completely ruined it a little bit for me, just a little bit. But no, she's still phenomenal. Southern Strike. I like her. I really do like Colossus. He's pretty awesome. Let's see, who else? I'm wearing a Storm shirt because this was the character when I played X-Men Legends with my brothers. I was always Storm, and I do love her chain lightning in that specifically. Please not Rogue and Magneto again. I have truly come to know that every X-Men just pretty much sleeps with every other X-Men. That's not true, but that is starting to become the consensus whenever I'm like, oh, who was Kitty Pryde with? Oh. Like, okay, crazy. Ahmed, welcome back into it. So this is why my vote is for, I know a lot of you guys are speaking very highly of X-Men 97, and I do need to watch that eventually, but I'm here for the animated reality TV show of Xavier's School for the talented and gifted, because I think there is definitely the makings of a Love Island situation, but make it X-Men, you know? Another mutant has entered this university. I always think of that X-Men arcade game. That thing was legit. X-Men arcade game. I'm not familiar with this. A new mutant has entered the mansion. Call it the X-Men. Says, do I watch Love Island? I have not been up to date on this most recent Love Island. All of my friends will not let me live it down. I'm not currently I've not been subscribed to, what is it, Peacock or something? So I've been missing it, but I'm still technically kind of in the know because my Bachelor fan take, so I don't have a lot of time to keep up with all these TV shows. So this is why I'm more in the know with reality TV shows than I am with, maybe I just need some really good movie, like Marvel YouTubers to watch and things like that, because I watch Bachelor fan take and he does phenomenal, like quick 10-minute updates on everything that's happening in the reality TV show world. So I just am like, okay, what's going on? Oh, we're playing X-Men Legends 2. We're going back to back with X-Men Legends, then X-Men Legends 2. Yes. And Matt Damon watched Love Island and finds it hilarious. He was quoting this girl. I love him so much. We've been dating for like 15 months. X-Men game. I didn't realize that. Is this in some of the interviews that they've been doing for Odyssey? London, he's a fan of it. I would like to invest in your Love Island X-Men fanfic. Is this what I need to start producing? Am I turning into a fanfic person? I gotta start writing it. I've never seen, I know of the show Big Brother, but I've never seen that and Survivor. Or maybe I think I used to see, did Big Brother do I think they did like a collaboration with something of maybe like Bachelor. No, not Bachelor. Swims, hi too. And with that, I bid you all the very farewell. I'll be going now. Swims with the 100 stream streak, peacing out. Did I miss the 3-packs? No, we haven't opened it yet. Holy lettuce with the Kingdom Hearts bits. Part 2 from earlier. The part 2 to the part 1 that I missed. Not slept. Thank you for almost an entire year as well. Brother Bachelor? No, the spatula. No, it's something different. We do need to get into Zelda, which means we do need to open 3-packs, which means we do need to go. I need to see this. Oh yeah, if you've never seen, have you ever seen him in, he does, wasn't his breakout role Good Will Hunting? Yeah, Alucard, welcome back into, speaking of Castlevania. TJ, I saw, holy lettuce. I can't wait for more, for the new Final Fantasy. Speaking of Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts is sort of Final Fantasy. And you like Final Fantasy, which means it's basically time for a Kingdom Hearts playthrough. Are you trying to pull the whole, it's Monday, which means it's practically already Tuesday. So it's basically already Wednesday, which means it's already Thursday. So that means we are at the door of Friday. Ah, Fat David, hi too. Gerpo with the 300 bits. That's not how Kingdom Hearts works. That's not how it works. It's Wednesday. We're get in, loser. We're playing Kingdom Hearts. He was committed to Bourne Ultimatum. I need to go back and watch those. He later claimed he missed out on a deal worth 10% of the film's box office, potentially over 250 million. He always says, you'll never meet an actor who turned down more money than me. Oh my goodness. For Avatar, yeah, because that's also like a 3-movie contract too. You know what? But that probably should, well, I mean, hopefully he's like, at that point, he's just proud of doing the Bourne series all the way through. And he doesn't look at it like a major loss. I think that's where, is it, at that point, are you happy with that series more than like, is it about the missing out on it or is it the money? And I bet it's probably more like a fun talking point for him than he genuinely wishes he had got it. Yeah, the first 3 movies. How many are there now? I thought there were only 3. I didn't realize there were more. Maybe we can watch a great scene from X-Men Apocalypse together. Sweet dreams. It never gets boring. Sweet dreams are made of these. Is that where we see Silver Surfer? The Silver Surfer in action? Storm is one of the best characters in X-Men Legends. Always used her as the combo breakers, goes nuts. Yes, and this is why I always had her. This is why I got the shirt. There were a couple different characters. Never really used Cyclops that much, but the Cyclops shirt was really sick. Gambit, I never played a lot in it. Honestly, I didn't deviate from Storm all too much because remember, I was like sub 10, or maybe I was like 10 to 13. I would say probably between 8 and 13. 8 and 12. Let's just make it 8 and 12 was when I started playing them, and I pretty much would just go with whatever was easiest to me. So I'm looking forward to challenging myself to use different characters. I did also have to use Magma. If you guys have played X-Men Legends, you know you kind of get locked into some Magma missions. But I feel like those scenes made me hate her more. Love her voice. She's the voice of what? Cleo in what is it? Clifford the Big Red Dog. And so she's voiced in so many things, but are you like a super pro? No, not at all. I'm but a babe. 5 Bourne movies, 1 without Matt Damon. How do you make one without Matt? What? London, thank you again for that investment. Cree Summer is her voice actress. Yes, that is her. Bourne trilogy was peak. Very exciting, especially the 3rd one. I need to go back and watch this one because I don't think I've ever actually seen all of them. I do remember a long time ago I watched 1 and 2, I think. I need to do a rewatch of Matrix. That's been in the works for a while. I really want to rewatch that. I want to watch more Marvel movies to get myself prepared for Doomsday because I'm falling behind in that. There's so many movies to keep up with. But for now, let's unbox 3 or unopen. Let's open 3 MTG packs. Mr. Anderson. Witch pill. Stop at Matrix 1? No, I gotta go back. Well, I do remember seeing the most recent one, and I was... we won't even talk about what one. This is like season 8 of Game of Thrones. Okay, if you guys weren't here for the last time, ask me to show you my cool 2 best pulls. Ask me to show you my deck. I'll show you. It's not even a full deck. It's just 2, but it's all you need to see. 1 is all you need to see. Maybe 2 at tops. Maybe collisions. Thank you for 63 months as well. Showed you my MTG check. Please respond. We pulled, if you guys were not here, we pulled a Vivi and we pulled a Tifa Lockhart. They are my pride and joy. So we pulled those. And then one of the coolest cards that y'all sent me after the FF8 playthrough is I was sent my Diablos. Love him. And then, as you guys know, we always cover it with my pride and joy. My boy, Glenn. He's the best. All right. He can't be topped. So let's open 3 packs. Only 3 packs. Tifa with the Chocobo also. Tifa with the Chocobo. Collision, thank you again for 63 months of continual support. I gotta open this. Y'all will see it over... Wait. Y'all will see it for a second, but when I go small mode, you won't. Yeah, Professor Chaos, we're doing some magic openings. Right now, I'm a total fraud and I just collect the Final Fantasy cards. But one of these days, we will soon... one day play MTG Arena once you guys finally decide to pick it on one of these random bonus streams that y'all never do. I'm just saying we could have already played it by now. Now I'm gonna have to make time to do it because it's been passed over so many times that we're just gonna have to do an extra Saturday stream to do it. 3 is pretty much 5, which means I do have a lot. Wait, I need to pick a random one. This one, and that one. Okay, put these away. Goron on Fraud Watch also. Goron's ready. The cards are worth collecting just for the art alone, especially as a Final Fantasy fan. Okay, so if you guys have not been here, we do something a little bit different. I just want to rip open some bags. You're like, the eyes twitching. You're like, I need to open some bags. What if you open 3 and Revan also does 3? Well, Revan's not in here, so if you can get Revan to actually hang out with me during streams, I would love that. But she doesn't do it anymore. I do need to do a final PO box stream as well. Yes, we need more Saturday bonus streams. It's like the one lecture I had in one lecture. Yeah, 100, 1,000, it's roughly the same thing. I mean, it's all approximate numbers anyway. So what's the difference between approximate 100 and approximate 1,000? All right, so if you guys have not been here, I started getting way more into this after they did the collaboration with Final Fantasy. Again, newer Final Fantasy fan, but of course, I want to see the cards that I have played or that are from the titles that I've played. So what I do is I put my little I put my little frog on the top one, and then I see which one it comes from. And if it's any of the Final Fantasies that I have yet to play, I'm going to close my eyes, I'm going to show you guys, and then I'm going to flip it and put it to the side. And I'm only looking for the ones that I have played. And then if you guys were here for the Final Fantasy VIII playthrough, whenever I finally do get to that Final Fantasy, then I will open those cards at the end of that playthrough on YouTube. So I did that with FF8, and that was really fun, and it was cool. I think we do have a bot command. We should have a bot command for it. So let's start with this one. Ha ha ha. Makes sense, lock in. I still show it to you guys. This is all from the Chocobo bundle pack, but I think these go back to just being normal play boosters. So I don't know if we're really gonna see anything new that I don't already have. And I just put them to the side, and then my friend is awesome, and she's been, kind of annoyed because she's like, they're all the same, but she's been helping me kind of sift through them. So we never know. How big is the pile that you haven't played yet? We don't talk about the pile. So I was recently inputting all of the ones that I do know and have access to seeing into one of the apps to see the collection, to see like my collection in total. And there's definitely more cards that I cannot even look at, that I have not even looked at yet, than what I have looked at because of FF14. FF14 is the most amount of cards that I've had access to. Yeah, I was doing app tracking for a little bit there. I've fallen behind, so I need to get back to it and do more. Yeah. Okay. We never know how big is the one that you haven't even played. And this is why I don't even know how do you even go about doing arena? Do I input the cards that I have to arena? Does it matter? Yeah, Pete, I was pleasantly surprised when I opened this in the PO box that was sent to me. The infamous pile. We're listening to Chrono Trigger music right now, but let's go ahead and switch it over to FF music. Do I have FF music saved? Let me see. I don't think I have it saved to my normal playlist, so I might have to go grab it. I guess we'll keep with let's do Specchio. Let's do some delightful Specchio and see if it brings us any good luck. All right, you ready? No, you have not missed 6 inches of Ganondorf. Not yet. Arena's separate, so cards you don't own. So it'll be completely different. Okay, good. Porpoise, hi. With 85 months too, you start from nothing in the arena with some smaller decks. So it'll just teach me the basics of how to play. All right. Oh, wait, I gotta do it like this. First card's FF14. Can you guys see it? Wait. Okay. You also get, I'm not looking, frog, get in, frog. Okay, I'm putting it to the side. I think it's a double anyway. Okay, I gotta hold it up here so y'all can see it. The character looks familiar for some reason, but I can't remember where I saw it from. Could it possibly be from FF14? Just maybe. Next one is FF6. Tell me if I need to sleeve it, by the way. Tell me if I need to sleeve. Lovely. FF6 is definitely the one that I've been keeping my eye on more recently, but now with knowing that FF7 Part 3 is coming out, we've got so much FF next month or next year. Also cute, lonely, thank you. FF5. That takes me back to FF15 I'd like to play. I also like to think that the lower we go in the Final Fantasies, the faster it takes to complete them, because maybe they're a little lower. Yeah. You got 2? Nice. And you got a Tifa too? It's insane. Yeah, I thought that the whole thing, did you ever get any of the full foil? They're still selling for so much. For some reason, I thought that as time passed, for whatever reason, even being the collector of games that I am, for some reason I was like, oh, when time passes, people will stop buying them and then the price will go down. No, it did not. FF2. No, it did not. But maybe if they do another Final Fantasy bundle down the line, maybe we'll see it. The Final Fantasy full foil. It's quite a tongue twister. Tataru, I'm not familiar with. I'm assuming this is one from one of the ones that I haven't experienced. They must always be sleeved, unless we're talking about a normal deck of poker. They must always be sheathed. Okay, it's FF7, but tell me if I can look at it. As a reminder, if it's anything that would be in the final third part, then I can't look at it. Draco, you're so nice. But no, it's not because of that. I just had it for a while, so I just decided to... Oh, the fat chocobo! A pleasingly plump summon. Actually, I think I'm gonna give this one to Anna when I see her here soon. Because I already have a couple. Well, is that a full art one? Do I have this one? I need to double check, but I know there's another fat chocobo. I don't think I have this one, guys. It's so fluffy. I don't think I do have this full art one. Anna would love this. I'll double check. You think this is a new art for me? I don't think you do have it. Okay, I'm gonna check. She would still love the full art or not. I think she'd still love any of the fat chocobos. I just need to give her one. She'd love it. She'd love it. I had not seen that one. That's really cute too with the little tiny moogles. Kupo? He's so cute. Oh my goodness, he's glorious. Create a 2/2 green bird token. Whatever land you controls, this token gets that. Creature you control gain trample until end turn. Just honestly, I wouldn't even be upset if that's the way that I go. When somebody's like, how do you want to go at the end of your life? Being flattened by a fat chocobo would not be the worst way to go. I think it'd be... it would be okay. Koopapo? He's so lover. Let's see. FF1. I still need to do FF1. Ah! So many Final Fantasies to do. Crushed by a chonky chonk. He chonky. I like him big. I like him chonky. That's how I feel with the giant dogs that jump on you too. Out of two people who look into each other's cup. One checks to see if the other one has enough. The other sees if the former has more than him. Cast is the former. What, Stein? Always wanted to know what a 2D world feels like. What like as in you want to go into what? As in wait, what? You'd want to go into a little 2D side scroller or something? I own FF1 and it's not too long. Could I do that out of order? Do I just pull it? I do. Y'all know I have my unboxed NES. Like it is sitting not unboxed. It's boxed. I have my boxed NES. And I do own the physical copy of FF1. FF1 could be a one-shot. It's that short? You think so? Would it be weird to go out of order like that? You could easily do FF1 anytime. I feel like I'd have an uprising if I played anything but FF6 next. Most FFs don't even share the same world. FF1 would give me so much knowledge. I feel like base knowledge on just the systems, you know, like the, what is it? The white magic, all of those kind of initial elements. Is it bad to say that I've only ever played FF1? That's not bad at all. Are you kidding me? One and done. Love it. Her pronunciation of SNES? My irredeemable trait? What, SNES? The SNES? The SNES? The SNES? The SNES? What do you want me to say? It's an SNES. What do you, Super NES? What do you want me to say? Shaq, SNES. I'm a snake. The official Nintendo name is Super NES. SNES is not that wild. Oh my gosh. I get hated on for not using acronyms, and then I finally acronym the crap out of this thing, and you guys get on me. Hi, Swanee. Shaq, thank you for the follow as well. My sneeze. It's like the Snozzberries. SNES is how you say it. What? Some people say SNES like it's a word, or Super Nintendo. I mean, you could just say Super Nintendo, but in a world where we're turning, like, let's not pretend like the gaming world doesn't turn everything into an acronym. Y'all are out here throwing, like, alphabet soup at me. I'm not even sure how to handle it. It's like SpaghettiOs. Personally, I think that you should save FF6 until after the first few to see the lead up to it. Interesting, Zoan. Okay, that being said, FF4 is a favorite NES because of nostalgia. I was not planning on doing another Final Fantasy this year. And I feel like I've been really clear about that. So I just have to, it's interesting. Interesting thoughts, interesting tidbits. I will take this knowledge and report back with nothing. Whenever it does happen, it will just drop like it didn't, you never knew it would come out of nowhere. I did say one more JRPG, but are we acting like Final Fantasy is the only JRPG? I know that we are not out here thinking that. Run it back, hold up, wait a minute. I say it by letters rather than pronouncing the words. Legend of Dragoon. I did say one more. Okay, Final Fantasy 2. I think I already showed you guys this one. To be fair. Y'all are like, wow, we've got a very sassy. Okay, FF. I did see the name. I saw Keystis. Keystis. I do already have this one. Dude, a full R1 would have been sick. But that's good. We have one new poll, so I'm really happy with that. Mike, hi. Thanks for the follow too. It's the keys. I got that keys. Final Fantasy is very niche. Oh, so niche. Very, very niche. Instructor Keystis. Where's my Irvine Kennius? Where's my baby at? All right, we got Final Fantasy 6. All right. Let's go Soul Frame Access. Manifesting luck for everyone. Spirit of the Bat, welcome back in, by the way. It's only 2 out of 2. That's some BS. They did her dirty. See, and I don't know what that means. So you're like, that's it's not like everyone can get by on their own, you know. I liked her. I tried to make her sassy. It was crazy too at the beginning. Oh, FF8. All right, Final Fantasy 3. I wonder how they would all be in a remake. I think somebody asked if I could do any of the voices for a character. If it was anything in Final Fantasy, I've always said it would be cool to be Maggie the bartender from FF9, because all she says is, I need to get back to work. And anyone who knows me, I'm like, sorry, can't do that. I'm recording. Sorry, can't. Like, I gotta get back. I have games to play. My backlog will run away without me if I'm not actively engaging in it. FF14. Sorry, when will you see me again? Oh, never. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. I know, the game addict. She's done. The role was meant for me. What kind of cattle you chasing? Here's FF15. I'd love to get to FF15 as well. The more that people say FF15 is a dud more than a stud, it like fuels my desire. Especially, how can a game be a dud when you have so many studs in it? Am I right? Like, come on. Casta would dominate as a villain role. No, my game list hasn't grown that much yet. FF1. Surprisingly not. Although you guys attempted to by giving me all of the... Thank you guys for everyone who threw in. I did add more games to my wish list because I think Triple especially, but you guys added a bunch of games that were card combat titles. And yeah, I'm truly addicted to it. A bit of a Yuffie. I liked FF15. 15 is half a good game. It's half of a good game. Giga Frog is 4 out of 4. I don't know what that is. Xbox is doing the summer sale at the moment. I picked up 10 games at least. I haven't seen it yet. That's probably why I've abstained from buying any new ones. And another FF1. Am I kidding myself to think that we just had a lot of Final Fantasy 1 cards in that pack? It was a lot. People like the concept of 15, but due to development issues, it was met with full... Oh, okay. Okay, wait. Issues. Wish it met its full potential. Big talks kind of fell flat after everything that they had kind of promised with it, essentially. There was need to open more packs. No, there are more than 3 packs, but Theory, who I should know this, but I'm not in the know. What's my favorite what song? Need to open more packs, I guess. No. 2 packs. This is 1 out of 2. 2 out of 2. I can't say I enjoyed 15 all that much. I found the story confusing and the game was actually kind of boring. A Final Fantasy game boring? The Final Fantasy 15 dev story is a true epic. Is truly epic. Wait, is a true epic. Explain this kind of loosely without spoilers. People don't give it enough credit. It's a good game. Wait, let me go. No, don't tell me because I want to go in with an open heart and open mind and 0 expectations. And that will only happen if I don't have as much knowledge in this. I'm gonna watch the movie. It's originally a different game and was developed for a decade. Lots of expectations by the time it was released. Fair enough. I mean, and that's not even... Oh, we have an art card. I don't think I know that person. Do I? Is it... Hold on. Do I know? That's not even considering the people that... I don't know. That's not considering all of the expectations that come anyway off of the back of 14 previous titles, not including the MMOs and everything else. There's a ton of things that actually happened that led up to it. Different game than what they wanted. Okay, spoiler card. FF13. No, 8. That's an 8 card, right? I'm crazy. Roman numerals come back to me. The island and yes, the orphanage. I always want to sing Hamilton when they're like the orphanage for Eliza when she creates it. Yes, yes, thank you. 8 is 8. I wanted it to, oh no, it's a rare 3. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'll enjoy it in about like 10 years. Oh man. Truly, Zoan, Eliza, and Peggy. Full art card 14. I could see just the full art coming out of it. Enjoy. I feel like this is more for you guys than me because I don't even see half of them. I can't even see half of them. No spoilers, y'all. No spoilers. No spoilers. 6? Do I feel like this is an insane pack? It's a mythic and I can't even look. Bro. She's onto us. Scatter. She knows this is actually for us. I feel like I'm feeding addicts. Is this even for me or is this for you guys? Because you're like, look, I stay within my budget constraints if I don't do it, but if I have somebody else do it for me. Pt.12. Is that a full art too? I-20. Is that another full art? Tell me that is that another? Sleeve it, sleeve it. Sleeve some of them, sleeve all of them. Okay, should I just tell my friend to sleeve this whole stack? The last pull was so good. 12 was a full art. I'll tell her to sleeve the whole thing. I'll just have her sleeve all of it. And then I'll tell her if it's a full, I mean, she's been kind of doing this before, but if it's a full art, she does the double sleeve, like with the hard sleeve. And yeah. Sleeve the FF6. Okay. All right, I showed you guys that. This was a full. 12 isn't full art, but still sleeve it. 100% sleeve. Don't you want to see it? I don't want to see it. It's a heavy spoil. I'm not going to. FF9. Fire magic to go with my VV. I would get the fire magic. Where's classy to be like Aries in this moment? But you don't want to see it. Sleeve the 6. I will. I'll tell her to sleeve all of them. 10. This card, this moment, everything will always make me so happy. Ride the Shupath. All aboard. If they ever remake 10, if they don't get the same person to voice Ride the Shupath, I will be so sad. Oh my goodness. All aboard. I love that card so much. We do have it in a shiny too. I don't think is there a full art Ride the Shupath? Ride the Shupath. They should have it include his the Ject slash in the back of, like if they had a full art card and you could see that. FF1. All aboard. 10 out of 10 card always. Is that you? And then 6. We've had a lot of 6s and a lot of 1s. I know. This is my Chrono Trigger card that I was sent. I love it. He lives on forever because even though he's still square, but that's not a square, that's a frog. No, but he's still my Squaresoft era. However, he will always go down. I mean, we've met some incredible characters in Final Fantasy, guys, but I don't know what it is. I think it's because you don't expect much out of a frog, and then all of a sudden you're like, wow, this is the most honorable creature and man in existence. He's the greatest, and he's just so happy. And we need more people that have this outlook. 7. Safe or not safe? This frog, this man. Frog is the best RPG part. Yeah, I would go on record to say that Frog might be my favorite RPG party member of all time. Safe. Choco Mog. We got all the Chocos happening. All the Chocobos. The Chocobos queen. FF. Oh, I actually was thinking about Chocobo Hot and Cold earlier because I was playing with Revan, and sometimes, I'm sure you guys do this too, but with Revan, I'll put my hand under a blanket and I'll like slide it. And you know when your cat's like, and they're like jumping around to get to it. And all of a sudden it made me think of Chocobo Hot and Cold because you're really doing that. You're like going and you think it's there, so you dig there and then you dig there and then dig there. And so instantly I had these flashbacks. I was like, Chocobo. Your favorite party member of all time. Garrus will be sad to hear that I said one. It will go on record to be one of my favorite party members of all time. He was so noble. His face, he was just a kind soul. I found love in a hopeless place, in a timeless place. 7. Oh, the Masamune. Frog love is always appropriate. Frog needs more love. He really does deserve more. I would love to know where Revan is. I don't know. She's never here. The Scorpion Sentinel. We have more. Barret, be careful. Attack while its tail's up. It's gonna counterattack with its laser. This was, without a doubt, I think like my worst boss fight ever. But to be fair, considering it was the first, I guess this was the first boss I technically ever fought in a Final Fantasy game, right? I guess so. Like, this was the beginning boss, so it kind of is. This is your tutorial boss. Lifts its tail. Oh, that was... I just did that guy on hard, and it's really hard. Yeah, I don't know if I'm ever gonna do my... I want to believe that I can do the full difficulty run, but some of those, especially in Rebirth, some of the optional ones became really challenging. Lumi High 2, FF11. Where is Miss Queen? Miss Queen's usually here for you. She even voted for 3. I feel like that was the trial by fire with that boss. Brundle, where are you at? Are you still in the middle of your hard run? FF3, I think it says. I haven't seen my frogs in days. What do you mean you haven't seen your frog? Like, you own frogs and you haven't seen them in a while? Is that a safe 7? You're chapter 7 right now. Gato. The gato music. Safe? I wish he would intervene on me. I wish. Oh, fate is not to be taken lightly, Cloud. That's an HR report. Send me straight to HR. I know. Send me straight to HR. That's fine. Just put me. I'm sorry. It's everything about that. It's everything. I'm in love with Sephiroth in all the wrong ways. I have an obsession with villains. It's a problem. Send you to ARC? Send me to HR? HR? No. I know, it's a problem. Straight to the principal's office. All right, last pack of the day. I mean, who doesn't? But this is why I'm on the hunt for... I got the cloud poster. I've showed you guys before, but my MTG cloud poster from PAX. There's a Sephiroth one, and I want to find the Sephiroth one so I can put them on my wall and have them like back and forth to one another. I need that massive Sephiroth poster for reasons. It's always really sweet. It's always the really sweet. Oh yeah, the bad guys are just misunderstood. What do you mean? I see Spira. Oh, it's Yuna. It's Yuna. I saw Spira. I was like, it's for reasons. A massive Sephiroth poster. Yes. Oh, I already have Yuna. I want to say, wait, maybe we don't. Do I have it with, I need to double check. I gotta see my inventory. But we might already have this with her signature too, the artist signature. What does the Sephiroth poster measure in at? Well, that's a good question. I haven't looked this up, but I did end up looking them up on eBay, and I just can't bring myself. They are for sale on eBay. I can't bring myself to do it because they were for free. They were free. And people are asking for like hundreds bucks for them. They were free. It's a good question. There's 2 different Yunas. I've seen that one Yuna before. Sephiroth doesn't care. It's why. He's so indifferent to everything. I know. Wants to see... Castro wants to see Sephiroth dressed up as Kuja. Kuja, you cannot tell me that Kuja is not just a like reskinned David Bowie. He's pretty much David Bowie to me. I know. Uni. Have you gone through the FF7 and 10 commander decks? Not yet. No, not on stream. No, I did input. So I input 7. No, I input 10s into my app. Because I did already have that one. Yeah. And I have a commander deck for, what did they do the other ones for? 14 and 6? I have the ones for that, but I haven't gone through them. And I didn't go through 7 because I thought there would be spoilers in them. Yeah. FF devs were inspired a lot by Bowie. The babe with the power. Power of voodoo. Who do you do? You remind me of the babe. Kuja isn't even the most David Bowie villain in Final Fantasy. I mean, I think a lot of people should be inspired by him. To be fair, we need to go through the commander deck someday. We do. We need to go through my whole my whole collection, actually, of the ones that I can share. Plus, I have all of my Lord of the Rings collection that I want to show you guys too. I have my Lord of the Rings. I've got some of my Bloomborough. It's 5. We're going faster because we have Zelding to do. We've got a Shadow Temple. Have you ever played FF10? No. Should I have? Is 10 a good one? I heard that one's not that good. I don't know. A lot of people don't really speak to. I can't even say that with a straight face. I'm sorry. I can't. 14. 10 was the 3rd Final Fantasy I ever played. Do you actually, or was it the 4th? Did I play Rebirth before 10? No, I went to 16 then 10, or yeah, wait, 16 maybe. Oh my Lanta, you had me. No. No, my whole 10 playthrough, you can find all of the collections on YouTube. And if you guys ever want just a shortcut, because I know at this point, I've uploaded a lot of videos, so sifting through it can be a pain in the butt. If you don't feel like sifting through it on YouTube, if you ever want to click on the games completed list, you're already on top of it, Zen. Thank you. The games completed list will not just show you all the games I've completed, but it will, if there is a corresponding video series to it, you'll actually see it take you straight to it on YouTube. 7. Less clickies. Ansel, hi. If anyone has not seen the 10 playthrough, oh, dude, temporal. That's really kind of you to say, considering I butchered everything about 10 and somehow enjoyed it all the same. It's crazy. It's almost like you can still enjoy games when you don't play them how you're supposed to. The gold saucer. It's out here looking like a, well, it is. It's kind of like a mushroom tree at this point. After relaxing at Costa del Sol, stop by the Gold Saucer. It's a rich and exciting place to play. I am looking forward to seeing that aspect in the OG. I feel like it's not going to be nearly as expansive as it was in Remake and Rebirth. Coconator, hi too. What did you butcher? I'm all ears. The system. The sphere system. I directly ignored the sphere system. What do you mean? Kessa's 10 playthrough is one of the few without Botox. I guess that's on the bright side. At least I did do the international version. I think that the recommended method for playing 10 is all Blitzball all the time. I also got heavily invested in the Blitzball. In fact, I gladly goose here. I still need to do also Corporal. Thank you for the gifted sub to Lightning Dodger. Y'all, you would not believe how much I am sitting on amazing things that you guys have sent, and I just need to make, I gotta carve out time for a, do I have it over here? I have to carve out more time for a PO box opening because gladly, I don't think they're here right now, but they sent me my own Blitzball jersey with cast on the back and everything. And I haven't been able to show it and I haven't worn it yet. And I'm gonna wear it whenever we do that day and we do like a more PO box opening and everything. I will wear it and share it because I love it so much. It was brilliant. I didn't even know that you can get those. There's more games after Blitzball. Wait, there was actually a game to it? Actually, right now you can see. Have I played FF10? No, not me. No. 8. Oh, I can see it. Lionheart. I don't know if I have that card. Lions are known for their great strength and pride. Another amazing silent protagonist, for the most part, slightly silent. But when he talked, I listened. Whatever. You were the best looking guy here. I think this one might be new. Yeah, I don't think I have a Lionheart one. I don't remember unveiling a Lionheart in 8. You're the best looking guy here. 9! Oh, back to back. You're gonna give me Lionheart followed by my boy Zidane. He's awesome too. They all have so much charm to them. And I don't know how Final Fantasy continues to deliver me falling in love with every character. How can you, I guess because they probably all have a similar structure behind the scenes to them, but they're great. And they all feel unique too. Has the jacket before Leon Kennedy. The jacket with the fur. They all grunt and that's all the protagonists need to do. For a giant kitty that sleeps most of the day, the lions surely do have good press. Press is working overtime on the reputation of lions. They're really out here doing the most. Hold on. Squall was truly a Gen X king with his total indifference towards everything. He embodied it. Also 6. A Gen X king. But then when you find out more of his backstory as well, like, again, it always goes back to the found family. I know I'm like, oh, sorry, I'm getting you guys motion sickness over here. I'm a little herky-jerky today. 15. Yeah. It's always about the found family, and that goes back to why The Last of Us is amazing. But I think a lot of these RPG storylines, it really is about the people that you meet along the way. And we explored this theme, and we explore this theme all the time. There's white hair on that protagonist. Yeah, we just explore this theme in a lot of the games that we play, from E33 to the Final Fantasy games to Last of Us to so many. And it's the people that you choose to have in your life versus a lot of times like the ones that we're born into, and family's complicated. And I think that's why E33 just put it so beautifully, because they said it just like that. And I think that was something that we can all relate to, whether you have a good dynamic with your family or not so much of one. I think that you always have that complexity, and sometimes we wish for things to be different than how they are in some ways, but it's truly those people that you meet along in your life, and you choose, like, it's like love is a choice. Like every single day you choose to have these certain people around you. Yeah. The white hair spotted. His backstory is he can't make up his mind on whether to sleep in a bathtub or dry land. I have not done the DLC yet. I'm starting to feel like I could make it back there. Yeah, especially now that we're coming up on a year. I can see myself doing it on YouTube probably next year. I do feel like I need to get past this 1 year anniversary. I think September is going to be pretty hard for me. I think, just transparently. It's just going to be, I'm going to want to put something that's so different from everything we experienced in that time. Yeah, and it's just the we continue part. I always tether to what happened in that way. Never was able to play Chrono Cross, y'all. I still have not done Chrono Cross, and I need to. Thank you guys. Our little alien. The little alien, the queen who will live on. Halo in September, so just do Halo and break my 10-year tradition. Do you know how many things I have riding on 10 years? I have like everything planned. I have so many things. No, I'm not going to give this to Ryan any earlier. Right now, Ryan is the beacon for, okay, you guys think that you've been waiting a long time for a playthrough? Check out Not Ryan, truly being here for almost all 10 years, waiting patiently and impatiently for a Halo run. That's 3 packs, ladies and gentlemen. That is 3 packs. Ryan, isn't it your time? Ryan has been asking for this for almost 10 years. 10 years. How about playing Gothic for the next year's anniversary? For next year's anniversary. Also, Survivor, welcome back in. It's great to see you back in this stream. That was actually a really good poll. I have heard about Gothic, but I'd have to do Gothic 1 first and then the other ones. These, I believe I have, maybe not Lionheart, but the big takeaway from this one was our Fat Chocobo, and I think some of the other ones y'all saw. You're doing more Deep Galactic. the Deep Rock Galactic too. That was fun. I did miss polling. I missed polling them. 10-year anniversary will be special. Yes, because you won't catch me celebrating 10 years because I'm going to retire right before I'm out. Just to spite Ryan, I'm going to announce that I am no longer streaming. Oops, sorry, gotta go. Gotta go bye. I'm retiring. My retirement is coming one day before.